This film feels like such a match made in heaven for you, given your own background as a stunt performer and coordinator. Is it accurate to call this one like a love letter to stunt performers, which I think seems a little obvious, but also was this like kind of a dream project for you?
It really was. When Guyman Cassidy brought us the IP, he's one of the producers. Kelly and I, looked at each other in shock. The light bulb went off. Like the potential for us to make this movie was like, it was a dream come true. The Fall Guy as a child, I watched it. One of those things that lit my fuse to want to be a stunt performer. And so to get a chance to reinvent it, and then with all my vast experience of being a stunt performer and wedge that into this film was really a special thing for me.
And then you guys went and broke like a world record
Yeah.
shooting this one. I think it was like the number of cannon rolls. Can you talk about that a little bit and explain like
Yeah.
what that means for people who
Yeah,
have
so
no
a cannon roll, when we use a hydraulic cannon, really with a compressed air to flip a car. And then the number of rolls, it's like when you see car accidents in these movies, they're generally driven by a stunt performer who's protected by a roll cage and a harness and helmet and neck restraints and all this safety gear. But we physically has to drive the car into position, and then we hit the cannon, which explodes and causes the mayhem. Yeah, we set a world record. The previous one was Adam Kirby from Casino Royale, and now Logan Holiday broke his record for rolls and 8.5 rolls in The Fall Guy.
What else did you guys do to sort of like pay tribute to that profession? I mean, I feel like you had like more stunt performers in the cast. Can you talk about that aspect?
As a stunt performer, you're in front of the camera all the time, and like surprisingly, a lot of stunt performers, men, women, they're really good actors. They have chops. You're portraying the character just in a different way when you're on screen. I just loved putting them in the movie as much as I could. You'll see one of the Ryan stunt doubles is actually a key plot point in the movie. I don't want to give it away. Again, there's a lot of fun little cameo bits from all of the stunt team in the movie. And the stunts have their comeuppance at the end, and there's a big stunt fight scene, so that's great too.
100%. And then, of course, I mean, I think one of the biggest reasons this film works so well is just like this undeniable chemistry between Emily and Ryan. It just like
Unbelievable.
pops off the screen from like the opening minutes. You just want these two people to find happiness together. How did you guys know they were going to work so well together? And when did you first see?
You don't, and I think Kelly is incredible nose for casting. Obviously, Ryan, we went to first, and then Kelly brought up Emily and like, can we get her? She was maybe at that point, maybe too big for what the role was on the page. And Kelly had really come up with this idea we should convert her character to a director from this makeup artist. And when Emily came on board, we just, she gave notes on the script and she sort of helped sort of magnify the love story that we were leaning into. And I think it was at the first sort of script read, we got to see their dynamic together and how fun they are together and how they play off each other, that we knew we had something special. Like in the first read through, we leaned in hard to the love story after that.